Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the SciTech Premium demo brought to you by the California State Library. My name is Sophia Louie. I am the Electronic Resources Librarian. I manage all the online resources. Okay, so to access SciTech Premium, you will need a California State Library card, and a link to that will be in the chat. Or you can type in the URL that's on your screen into a browser and apply. It's very quick and easy. All California State employees are eligible for a California State Library card. Once you apply, you'll get a virtual library card almost instantly. And another thing about accessing SciTech Premium, you will access it through the online resources page on the California State website. So you'll use that link to go to our authentication page and then log in with your library card credentials and access the resource. I'm going to do a brief demo of that real quick, and then our Amanda Riccio from ProQuest, who's here, will be doing a live demo of it. But I'm going to prime your brains with a little slideshow of it. So to access SciTech Premium, you'll go to the library website, library.ca.gov, and then you'll click on Online Resources on the homepage right there. Once you click that, you'll be taken to our Online Resources page. This is where all our online resources are housed. It's organized alphabetically. So if you know the name of your resource, you can go ahead and click the letter. It'll take you to that section and you can find it quickly. If you want to search the online resources page, you can use the filters on the left hand. If you want to find a resource that has multiple categories, just click the boxes on the categories and it'll pop up the resources that have those categories. But for today, we'll go to S, and that'll take you to the section. SciTech Premium is right here. Once you click it, you will be taken to the authentication page. So this, you'll have to log in with your library card credentials before you can access the resource. You can use your barcode or your work email address that you use to apply for the library card. And once you put in your password, you'll be taken to the resource. If you need a library card, the link is right here for the application. If you have any trouble accessing the resource, you can email us or call us at this contact information. So when you enter in your credentials, you'll be taken to the page. Amanda Riccio will be doing a live demo of that. So now I'm going to pass it over to her to do a short presentation, and then she'll do the live demo.
All right, so again, thank you so much for joining me to talk about SciTech Premium Collection. Just to quickly introduce myself, my name is Amanda Riccio. I am the Customer Success and Training Manager for the entire state of California. I've been with ProQuest for almost 3 years now, and before that, I worked for about 8 years in public libraries. So I'm very happy to be here with you today. And if you have any questions for me after our session is complete, please always feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have or, assist however I can. And the best way to reach me is the email that you see on this slide here, which is training@proquest.com. And I will give you that link as well as some links to additional resources at the end of our session as well. So our session objectives for us today. At the end of the session, you will be able to describe the content in the SciTech Premium Collection, use advanced search to construct a targeted search, and then apply thesauri to retrieve accurate, relevant results. So I'd like to start out by talking a little bit about an overview of the content that you can expect to find within SciTech Premium. The SciTech Premium Collection provides full text titles from around the world, from a wide range of sources, including scholarly journals, trade and industry journals, magazines, technical reports, conference proceedings, and government publications, and more. For researchers who need to conduct comprehensive literature reviews, this database also includes specialized editorial-controlled A&I resources for discovery of relevant scholarly research, as well as technical literature that's critical to the discipline. So a very wide variety of different document types that can be found within this database. And the SciTech Premium Collection provides comprehensive coverage across all disciplines within the natural and applied sciences. Key elements of this collection are quality, depth across disciplines, and precision indexing of the content. Not only does the collection include scholarly and peer-reviewed articles, but it also includes sources like working papers and dissertations that provide the latest thinking on topics, as sometimes it can take some time for peer-reviewed articles to make it through the process. There is comprehensive coverage across scientific disciplines within the natural and applied sciences, covering subjects such as agricultural, biological, environmental, advanced technologies, engineering, and so on. The precise indexing allows the researcher to pinpoint specific subjects. And in addition, databases designed to address more discrete topics may also apply enhanced indexing for those subjects. Some examples include meteorological and astrophysical abstracts, aquatic science and fisheries abstracts, ToxLine and Medline from the US National Institutes of Health, and so on. This collection also features journals from some of the world's most prestigious scientific publishers, and I just have a handful of them as an example on this slide. So for example, we have the Nature Publishing Group, including the journal Nature, Elsevier with the journal Immunity, Cambridge University Press, including Environmental Conservation and the Journal of Biosocial Science, Springer, Sage, Taylor and Francis, and so on. So this is the structure of the SciTech Premium Collection. Reading from right to left, SciTech Premium includes the Natural Science Collection and the Technology Collection. The Natural Science Collection comprises the Environmental Science Collection, Agricultural Science Collection, Biological Science Collection, and Earth, Atmospheric, and Aquatic Science Collection. And the Technology Collection comprises the Materials Science Collection, Engineering Collection, and Advanced Technologies and Aerospace Collection. And each of these collections is further composed of a full text database covering the subject matter, and at least one abstract and index database in the subject. You can search SciTech Premium across the entire set of databases for the most results and the most depth of any particular search term or topic. Or you can also pick and choose the databases or collection which are most relevant to your research topic for a more narrow focus. The SciTech collection also includes the standalone science database. And the science database is designed for students studying both the applied and general sciences and includes ProQuest science journals. And we like to talk a little bit about precision ANI because that is heavily featured in this particular database. So the most specific granular terms from each vocabulary are indexed, resulting in higher search recall. So for my example here on the screen, I was searching for CubeSat as a subject term, either by using SU in parentheses as my search term, or selecting the subject field when using advanced search returns records specifically indexed that way. Company or organization and geographic location terms complement subject terms. And we do have other options available in the advanced search, and we'll talk about those a little bit more in a moment. You'll note that non-English scholarly content receives English translated titles and abstracts within this database as well. And thesauri are another example of how indexers apply controlled vocabulary for the precision searching of scholarly literature. And we'll talk a little bit more about this as well. I'd also like to talk just a little bit about the advanced search. This is something that is commonly used within this particular database. So I like to go over exactly what it contains, and again, the types of filters and features that you'll be able to find within it. So the ProQuest platform optimizes the ability to pinpoint critical results with the advanced search. And by using the search, you can enter the key search terms and specify the fields to be searched, such as title or abstract. SciTech Premium Collection allows specifying company or organization, location, classification, subject, publication title, author fields, and a few more. The lower portion of the advanced search screen contains the limiter boxes that can be highly useful depending on what type of search you are running. Limiters include full text, peer-reviewed, and publication date. And then at the bottom of the page, additional limiters may be used for source type as well as document type. The limiters may also be applied using the facets on the results page. Advanced search also offers lookups or browsable indexes. So you can easily find spelling or format variations of, for example, for an author's name or a journal title. We have lookup links that are available within the collection for the following searchable fields: author, classification, company organization, publication, and subject heading. And to use and locate a lookup or a browsable index, you can select the field from the advanced search pull-down menu. And if a lookup is available, under the search row, you will see a link to the lookup. Clicking the link takes you to the lookup, and in this case, we will use the author lookup to find works authored by Adam Pilchak. Additional keywords may be added to the other search rows in the advanced search to narrow the result if desired. And you can enter the author name, last name first, and select begins with. Once I have that, I can click Find, select the relevant entries, and then click Add to Search. The advanced search form will appear with the search terms populated, and additional keywords may be added to other search rows in the advanced search to narrow the results if you'd like. Here again, we're looking for the same author, and I am looking for works regarding titanium or titanium alloy fatigue. And once I have all that inputted, I can click Search to run the search from there. And from here, I can use facets such as source type, publication date, document type, subject, and more. And all of those can be found on the left of the results page to narrow down my search. Cited by and cited references are available in the results as well. And you can click on any one of those links to easily access the citations. And those available with your ProQuest subscription may be accessed through the hyperlinks. And to wrap up our slide deck here, I would like to talk a little bit about using the thesaurus as well. When documents are indexed with their controlled terms, using them for retrieval provides more efficient searching. So this means that if the percentage of relevant results retrieved with controlled terms is usually higher than with free text speech, especially in this particular collection. ProQuest proprietary databases include indexing of subjects, companies, organizations, people, and geographic locations. So the ProQuest thesaurus is a hierarchical natural language vocabulary developed from the language employed in source publications. And you can access these from the thesaurus link appearing in advanced search whenever there is one available in the selection of databases that you are searching. The technology thesaurus applies to advanced technologies in aerospace, materials science, engineering, and agricultural and environmental science. And the following slides illustrate how this thesaurus may be used. And if you are interested in another topic, such as biological science, for example, you may want to choose another thesaurus, such as the life sciences thesaurus and/or just the ProQuest thesaurus. So here we're looking at the technology thesaurus, which includes more than 38,000 terms, and more terms are continually added as needed, just to keep up with the technologies in the literature. And this is extremely granular. And the thesauri on ProQuest include two levels of terms. The first being controlled terms, which are those used to index the documents. And these are recognizable in the list of results on the left because they have a square checkbox next to each and can be immediately selected and included in a search. And the second level are synonyms. So these are not used to index the records and are only included in the searchable thesaurus because they can work as pointers to the related controlled term. The synonyms are recognizable because they don't have the checkbox, so they cannot be selected and included in the search. But they are hyperlinks that can be clicked on to point to the related controlled term. And to use the thesaurus, enter the term of interest in the search term box and then click Find. So here we see that fuel cells is a preferred term, and you can click on the term to see broader and narrower terms where they are available. You can view any additional terms presented, then select the preferred term searched, or a different, more relevant thesaurus term. Additional information or related terms are found with the notes icon next to thesaurus terms. In this example, the narrower term solid oxide fuel cells is more precise and therefore selected. And then from there, you can click the Add to Search button. The thesaurus will place the term or terms with the correct field and search syntax in the search box. You can make any adjustments or additions that you need to the search, and then click the search box to run the search. And from your results page, you can review all of your results, make modifications to the search strategy if needed, and capture output. Options for output appear at the top right of the results page, and we will be going over all of this during our live demo portion. All right, so that was my content and features overview of SciTech Premium Collection. Before I hop into the database to do the live demo, I'm just going to quickly check our chat and Q&A to see if there are any questions so far. So somebody asked, what does ANI stand for? I'm sorry, that was abstract and indexing, is abbreviated as ANI for this database. And it looks like somebody asked, why would you recommend databases like SciTech over Google Scholar? I think I end up defaulting to Google Scholar so often, but I want to start using these specialized databases. It's a really good question. I think a lot of times for this particular database, I really appreciate how specific you can get with the searching, especially if you have a particular topic that you need to be narrowed down. If there's a specific, portion of a very specific search that you're doing, I really like this database to help me kind of organize my results and make it easier to find those topics. We'll also see, I'll go over a few different search strategies here as well. There's a lot of different ways that you can search through these collections. You can make it as broad or as narrow as you'd like. And there are a lot of different ways to find related documents that I don't often find on Google Scholar when I just kind of do general searches like that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use these databases. And as we're doing the live demo, if there's anything specific that you'd like to see, please let me know, and I'm happy to go over any specific searches or any specific content that you'd like me to show. And somebody else has asked, can we get full text or does that vary from journal to journal? It does vary. You'll be able to see whether or not the full text is available when we look at our results page, and I will point that out as we do the live demo portion. Okay, just double checking. I think I got everybody's questions here. Again, if you have more, please feel free to type them into the Q&A as we go along here. I'm going to stop sharing the PowerPoint and then hop over to the California State Library page. There we go. Okay. So if you joined us a little late and you did not see our initial slide deck with the walkthrough as to how to find SciTech Premium Collection from the California State Library page, I'm just on the home page of the website. And if I scroll down a little bit, I'm going to click right on the online resources box. And then if I scroll down here, I get a nice alphabetical list up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my letter S, scroll down here, and now I have come to the SciTech Premium Collection. And I was kindly given a demo barcode, so I'm going to put that in here and enter in my password. And again, if you don't already have a state library card, you can easily apply for it using the link directly underneath this box. Or if you need any assistance with the card, you can email or call the staff for assistance as well. Hopefully mine will log me right in here. Perfect. All right. So now I'm here on the home page of the SciTech Premium Collection. So the default is going to be in the basic search, which means that I am currently looking through every single one of those databases that we talked about on one of our first slides. So I haven't narrowed anything down. I'm literally just looking through every single thing that is available within the SciTech Premium Collection. So there are a few different ways that I can choose to run my search. If I want to, I can just type in any search terms, any author names, publication titles, anything I'd like in the basic search, and I will get probably more than 1 million results, depending on what I'm searching in here through all of the different collections. We'll go through that advanced search in a little bit here as well, but you'll always find that option at the top of the page. We also have a publications tab. So if you're looking for a specific scholarly journal or a magazine, this is a really nice way to start searching through all of those publications. I do just want to talk briefly about what's underneath that search bar up here at the top. So we do have high impact scholarly journals listed here as well. So we have a few that are always going to be highlighted. You can click through to see all of those, or you can browse through all of the scholarly journals that are available within the collection. And similarly, we have a couple different popular sources highlighted. So frequently used magazines, news, and additional sources that are being used globally. These do update, on a consistent basis, so you're not always seeing the same exact popular sources, but you can always browse all of them again from that link directly underneath. If you'd like to view other publication types, so again, if you're doing research and you know that you are just interested in looking for trade journals to begin with, or if you're looking for a specific conference paper, a really nice way to just automatically apply that filter and view all of them within the database. There are a list of the UN Sustainable Development Goals on the homepage right now, so those can be scrolled through as well. We do have a good number of videos available within the database. And so again, we're seeing just some of the featured ones here, but you can view all the featured videos from that link as well. And then if we scroll all the way down underneath all of the highlighted content, you'll see a full list of everything that was on that slide from before. So a list of all of the subject coverage throughout the entire database, all 3 of the included databases. So Another nice way to filter, if I don't want to look through every single one of these databases in the collection, if I am only interested in maybe that natural science collection, I can click right on there and only search through that particular collection right off the bat. And it will also list the coverage as well. So we can see that SciTech Premium goes back to about 1946 and then does provide content up and through our current day. You can also see you have some filters on the basic search page here as well. So again, whether you clicked on the scholarly journals here, or if you clicked on the link here, or if you click on the link that is a little bit further down this page, it doesn't matter which one you click. Each one will take you to the same place. It's just a matter of what you prefer to search through. So I can look through all of these. If I click on all source types, now I can see, again, because I'm searching through the entire collection and I haven't narrowed it down to any one particular focus yet, this is every single source type that we have within SciTech Premium. This might look a little bit different if I'm only looking through, for example, the technology collection. I might have less options, but this is just a nice overview of everything that you can expect to find within the database. So you'll see this here, and then if we go to the advanced search page, you'll see these options there as well. Again, no matter where you select this filter, it will take you to the same place. You can also search just full text, peer-reviewed, or if you'd like to exclude wire feeds, you can do so from the home page here as well. But just so I can show you a very large results page and kind of go through everything that you can expect to see on one of those, I'm going to type in a very broad search term, and I'm just going to look for the word climate. Then once I click on search, I can see again, because I did not limit it by anything and I'm searching through the whole collection, I have about 2.5 million results that came up for me. So I'm going to have a lot of information on this particular page. And I'll start by going through kind of the left side of the screen, all of these filters. So the default sort by is going to be relevance. I can change that if I'd like to search by oldest or most recent first. Those same limiters that we saw on the home page right beneath the basic search bar. So excluding wire feeds, full text, or peer reviewed. If I'm looking for a certain publication date, I can change that here. So we do have 3 to select from, or if you'd like to create your own custom date range, you can do so by clicking here on this link. All of my different source types will be directly underneath that. So these are kind of the more frequently utilized source types, but if I click on more, I can scroll through and again see that entire list of everything that we have within the collection. I really like this because it also lets you exclude anything that you're not interested in. So for example, if I was only interested in journals, I could just include these and exclude the wire feeds or the books or the reports if I wanted to. Do that for as many source types as I'd like and then click apply. Help me narrow down my list that way. If you've used SciTech Premium before, you might have noticed this is a brand new filter that we have on here. And if you hover over it, it gives a little explanation. So now we can filter the collection search results by discipline, which was a nice addition. So if I'm, again, looking for just biological science or maybe agricultural science, I can automatically just click on those and narrow my focus that way. And of course, you can always click on more to get the full list of all of the disciplines that are related to this particular search. And then I have the rest of my filters right underneath that. So publication title, document type, subject, company organization, and then location and language here as well. The database, of course, is all of them because I did not specify any when I did my search. So now if I look at the center of the page, I have a few different ways that I can use all of this information as well. So at the very top of the page, I have my options to save, email, cite, and export this particular search. I do always recommend, if you are going to be using this collection frequently, and if you'd like to save specific searches or results and maybe organize them, create folders, share with other people, the best way and the easiest way to do this is to create a My Research account. That's the little person icon that's up here in the corner. It asks for your email and to create a password. This will be used on all of the ProQuest platform databases. It's just a really nice way to save and organize, especially all of these results, especially if you know you're going to keep returning to these search results over and over again. This kind of saves you the trouble. You can also save a search or create an alert. So rather than having to continually come back into the database and rerun a search and check if anything new has been added, this will do that work for you. So you can type in whatever search you'd like, create any filters that you like for it, and then save that search and be alerted every time something new is added to it, and then that will be directly emailed to you. And you can set how frequently you'd like to receive those emails. You can do it daily, weekly, monthly, as you'd like. So just a nice feature of all of the collections on the ProQuest platform, including the SciTech Premium Collection. And now for each result that we get, again, you have those cite, email, or save to My Research. So you can do that with any one of these that are on here. Regarding the question about the full text, we can see here that this particular result is full text, and you will always see that on the results page here. And then if you hover over it, we can see exactly which database it's coming from. And then you'll also notice it listed full text over here in the corner as well. So you do have all of the basic information here. If I'd like to quickly look at this and decide whether or not I actually want to go to this page to read it, I can click on that quick look tab, get all of, again, the basic information up here at the top, and then it will have an abstract listed directly underneath that. It's found in the SciTech Premium Collection. Of course, that's where I searched it from. And then it will have all the subjects listed here as well. So maybe if I clicked on this and I read it and it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it does have a subject that I'm interested in, this is another nice way to kind of run a search without having to go back to the basic or the advanced search page and rerun everything that I'm looking for. If I know for sure that I am interested in climate change or global warming or maybe public policy, I can click directly on that. It will automatically run that new search for me, and then I can look at my results list from there. So you'll see those with every single result that we look at. You'll also notice this particular scholarly journal has 62 references that are listed in it too. So this is another really nice feature of SciTech Premium and a really nice way to find related documents for this particular topic. So if I click on all of these references, it will give me a list. Default will be most recent first, but then I can kind of go through and see everything that's been listed on here. I'm not going to go through all of them because there's 62 of them. If they are available within this particular database, you'll be able to click on that link, or you can also find a copy. And then in addition to all the references for each item, you can also see documents with shared references as well. So this particular one has a ton of them. And if I click on that, I can get a full list of all 1,000 plus documents that share a reference. Okay, so we've got about 1,100 for this one. And then it'll tell you exactly which references there are. And again, just a nice way to find related sources. I I did this a lot personally when I was doing my research projects, just to see what other documents were using the same type of references that I was using, because I found a lot of times that they were kind of talking about the same types of information, and I was interested in reading those as well. So this is kind of a nice way to find those. And then you'll also see suggested sources over here as well. So again, related documents for this particular result for my scholarly journal article. And then of course, all of these are hyperlinked as well. So if you'd like to learn more or see other works that this particular author has published, you can do so by clicking here. You can also click on the publication itself to be taken to that page, or you can also be taken to just that particular issue as well. So multiple ways to navigate through SciTech Premium, and a lot of different ways to find results besides just your basic or your advanced search options. So that's everything that you can expect to find on each results page. Again, all of the item details will always be listed here. I thought I saw. Yep, so if you, this is also a new feature ever since ProQuest was acquired by Clarivate. Clarivate produces Web of Science. So you might see this come up sometimes as well if this particular article has been cited on the Web of Science as well as any of the databases on the ProQuest platform. You'll see this button here as well. And then I'll just click on this first article as my example. So because we have that full text PDF available, another fairly new feature on the ProQuest platform, you'll be able to read this directly in the window. Before, you used to have to click a couple times or another separate window would open up. We don't have to do that anymore. It will just open right here on your screen. So I can kind of scroll through, read as I'd like. Again, the references and the documents with shared references can always be found on the left side of the screen. If this is a longer article, I know this one is just 16 pages, but if it was longer, we do have a nice table of contents here, so I can skip through as I'd like. So if I want to specifically go to the methodology section, I can do so. And maybe if I want to look at any of these areas in particular, I can click right on that and be taken directly there within my window. So I don't have to just continually scroll through and try to see exactly which portion of the journal I would like to read. Of course, you have, zoom in and out. You can go to whichever page you'd like. You can change the page view or fit to the page. And then we have print, save, and settings here as well. More suggested sources will always be on the right side of the page. If you would like to search with indexing terms, those will be listed here on this side of the page as well. So I can see for this particular document, I have a lot of different subjects that I can select. And then once I do so, I can just click search and that will rerun the search for me. And then of course, at the top of every single one of these pages, you'll have your download, cite, copy, print, and then additional options up here for you to utilize as well. Okay, just double checking my Q&A. Yep, somebody commented, Web of Science is great. It looks like SciTech has absorbed a lot of the same features, such as being able to search on cited by. Yes, that was a very big project that was completed in 2023. We wanted to be able to cross-reference a lot of different documents and features for Web of Science and the ProQuest platform. So if you are a Web of Science user, you'll start to notice those more and more if you're using databases on the ProQuest platform. All right. So I do want to just quickly hop over to the advanced search because I know I already talked a lot about it in the slides, so I won't go too far into it unless someone has a specific search that you'd like me to run in here. But this is your advanced search page. So you can see you can enter as many search terms as you'd like, as well as that the source feature that we already went over. We do have a list of all the field codes that are recognized on the ProQuest platform. So you can get a full list of those. And we also have search tips here as well. So this is really nice, especially for anyone who might just be starting out using the databases on the ProQuest platform. If you need a list of all of, for example, the Boolean operators that are recognized in our advanced search fields, or again, even more field codes that are listed here. This is a really nice resource that will always be available on the advanced search page. It'll start out with 2 rows. You can add as many rows as you'd like. And then if you click in the drop-down box, you will see all of the different items that you can search for. Again, won't go through all of them, but we do have a very long list for you here. Those same 3 filters or limiters can also be found on this page. If you'd like, again, a specific publication date, you can customize it as you'd like. If you're looking for a specific subject heading or company organization, you can always type it into the box, or if you're not exactly sure how it's indexed, in this particular collection, you can always look up subject headings, and then this will give you a complete list of all of the subjects and the companies and organizations that we have available through SciTech Premium. And then at the very bottom, we have, again, all of those source types. I'm still looking through the entire SciTech Premium collection, so this is a full list of every single source, document type, and language that we have available within the database. So we already saw the source types, and then this is a full list of all of the document types. So you can see we have a lot of these available within the database, and even some, things like editorial cartoons or comics, front page and cover stories. So again, if you have someone who is looking for a specific issue of a newspaper, but they're only interested in the front page or cover stories, we have that available. I know I see those more in maybe K-12 doing research projects, but it's kind of interesting to kind of look through and see what's featured on each front page, depending on, the date and time period that you're looking through. This is also a great option if you're looking for any images or photographs. This is a really easy way to get a list of those right off the bat. So again, I won't read all of them, but just so you have an idea, there's a lot of different document types in here. And then of course you can scroll through and see all of the languages that are listed here as well. I know I'm coming up at the end of our hour here, so I do just want to quickly show the publications page as well. So we have a little over 14,000 publications that are available. You still do have the filters on the left side of the screen. They look a little bit different than they did on our results page. Source type will always be at the top here. That brand new discipline category directly underneath. Or you can, search through publication title here as well. We also have a language option directly underneath that. If you know the specific publication that you're searching for, you can type that directly at the top and click search. Or we also have an alphabetical list down here, and you can click on any one of these letters. So I'm just gonna click on the letter H here. And then once you do, you'll see the same basic information for each one. So the first 2 here happen to be magazines. You can click directly on the title. If there is full text available, that will be listed here. So we can see that this particular magazine does have full text, but the one directly underneath it does not. our full text coverage as well as the citation and abstract coverage. So this happens to be the same for this. And then publisher and place of publication are here as well. You'll also notice that some of these, have citation and abstract coverage. Some of them don't. Some of them might only have full text. Some of them might not. It will always be dependent on each publication. You'll also see the type listed here. So we have magazine, report, scholarly journal, etc. And then once you click on each item, you're able to search through each specific publication as well. So if you're looking for a specific article, keywords, authors, you can search directly within the publication here, or we also have an advanced search within each publication as well. You can search within one particular issue with this search bar, and then you can choose whichever issue you would like to take a look at. This one only had 2 years available, so I could go back to 2023 if I'd like. And then it looks like this one comes monthly, so I can click on whichever month that I'd like to read and then view that particular issue. Again, if the full text is available, it will be listed here. I can cite, email, and save as I'd like. And then all of the details are here as well. So we'll include these links in the follow-up for our session. But I always like to mention we do have LibGuides for both the SciTech Premium Collection and the ProQuest platform. And there is a ton of information on both of these LibGuides. So we have more advanced, searching documents, general information about the collection and the platform itself. If you are an administrator, lots of details about that. Again, if you have any questions for me, if you'd like to reach out at any time, again, please always feel free. I'm happy to help. The email is training@proquest.com. Or if you have any technical support issues and you need to reach someone on that team, you can quickly submit a ticket or chat or call, and the link is there on this slide as well. And then this is for anyone here, or if there's anyone watching the recording at a later time, if you'd like to scan the QR code, we do have a live training page. So if you'd like additional training about the ProQuest platform or any other collections that you are interested in, we do have continual trainings running throughout the year. And then I have the link to the ProQuest LibGuides as well. Okay, so hopefully that wasn't too much information at once about the SciTech Premium Collection and the ProQuest platform. I hope you enjoyed our session today. Again, if you have any questions, training@proquest.com is the best way to reach me. And if you have any questions, I know we have a couple minutes left, so please feel free to put them into the Q&A. If not, thank you so much for having me here to talk about the SciTech Premium Collection, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
But once again, thank you for attending the demo. If you need to contact the California State Library, our contact information is on the screen. You can email us or you can call us. A live person will answer the phone Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 4 p.m. if you want to talk to someone, or you can leave a voicemail. We do have a reading room that's open to the public. It's located in Sacramento. It's the Gills Hall Reading Room. We are located right across the street from the Capitol, so if you ever want to stop on by and take a look at the building and meet the staff, feel free to pop in. Once again, thank you, and I hope everybody has a great day.